Jai Gurudev, everyone. Welcome to this new episode of Guru Siyag Yoga, Bliss, Becoming and Being, and today is part 40. And before I get into this, I first bow down to Gurudev and Dada Gurudev and seek their blessings to talk about them in this episode. And here are they. So, once again, namaste and prayers to both of them. So, friends, today is episode 40, and from many episodes, we have been talking about Guru Siyag Yoga, and today also we will be doing the same. So, in previous episodes, we have shared a lot of small questions and answers. So those are already listed on the website. But then also we talked about them in our previous episodes. So those of you who are new practitioners, so they can watch our previous episodes present on the same channel. And then right now there is limited content about Guru Siyag Yoga in English, but there's a lot of content in Hindi language, at least that's what I know. So if you are bilingual or you understand Hindi a little bit, you can watch a lot of videos about Guru Siyag Yoga in Hindi language, and a lot of speeches are there about Guru Siyag Yoga, and in fact a lot of speeches of Gurudev are there, rather, about this whole thing. So you can understand about Guru Siyag Yoga from Gurudev himself. So you are really encouraged to do that. And then you can visit the website, which is www.gurusiyagyoga.org. And on the website, you will find a short biography of Gurudev and what actually happens when you take mantra diksha from Gurudev. So you can visit the website, read about those things as well. The method or process of meditation is also given nicely in the on the website. So you can do all that. And many a times I forget to share that we really look forward to your inputs, that those of you who would like to share any experience that they are having, so please share with us. Those of you who have any questions that you seek answer to and you couldn't get that answer from the website or from the videos that you searched and all that, so you can write your question to us. So I have provided my WhatsApp number and few other practitioners or disciples of Guru Siyag's number as well, like Dharmendra Sharma ji and Manju Chabra. So myself, I'm Gaurima. So I stay in Gurgaon, and a lot of you who will be watching this have already seen me in the previous episodes. So yes, so now as we talk about Guru Siyag Yoga, so as always, we it's good to begin with that reaffirmation that Guru Siyag Yoga is a method of total transformation. So when I say total transformation, so it simply means that in layman's terms, that as human beings we are limited by our mental, physical, emotional, and all sort of capacities, and those capacities are being challenged in a heavy duty way in the current world. So Guru Siyag Yoga is a method wherein every aspect of our being transforms for the better, every aspect of our being elevates. so much so that we get liberated from all these bondages and limitations. So that doesn't mean that you will die and you will become some superhuman in some other on some other planet or anything like that. Nothing like that. On the contrary, Guru Siyag Yoga provides you with a lifelong immunity, so you will live longer, healthier, and since it's a method of total transformation and takes you towards freedom from your own limitations, so walking on this path will give you more peace and happiness as well. And so more peace and happiness because you will have better control over your life, and you will have a better mindset to notice all the goodness that is ever flowing around us always. And so benefits of Guru Siyag Yoga are endless. So what actually happens when we get the Diksha from Gurudev? So in this episode also towards the end, I we will play a mantra video, a short video of Gurudev, and Gurudev will share some bit of Guru Siyag Yoga in English, and then he will share the divine mantra that is called the Diksha mantra, Sanjeevni mantra basically. So when you hear the Sanjeevni mantra in Gurudev's voice with surrender and with that faith in Gurudev, so you become a disciple, and then by hearing that mantra in Gurudev's voice, your Kundalini energy. So Kundalini energy is is something that can be that is already widely known but not fully understood because it's not really something that can be understood easily by everyone. So these matters are more to do with your personal experiences because by reading about Kundalini energy on Google and the related experiences or effects and all that doesn't do much good in these realms. So, but yes, a lot of people know about Kundalini now. So, Kundalini energy is mother of the universe energy that is present in all of us in latent form in our body. So, when we get Diksha from Gurudev, our Kundalini energy gets activated instantly. So, activation of Kundalini energy doesn't guarantee all the good stuff because Kundalini energy is a very potent energy, and if not channelized properly, it can create more harm than good. So it must be initiated by, it should be activated by taking the Diksha from a proper Guru, a Sadguru, a Master Guru like Gurudev only. And once the Kundalini gets activated, so Kundalini needs to be channelized and moderated properly, and so that is all done by the Guru in Guru Siyag Yoga. So how much Kundalini will activate in your body, and so that really will be different in different people. So this is a highly customized kind of intervention. So this is not a one size fit all approach. So that is why having a Sadguru, a Master Guru is important, and our Guru Dev is God Himself. So when we hear the Diksha mantra, our Kundalini energy gets activated in the right way, and it's moderated and channelized properly. So Yeah, sorry, it seems there is some connection issue at my end, so the video got paused. So I'm not sure how much have you guys heard. So will repeat a bit. So, as I was sharing that when you hear the mantra in Guru Siyag's voice, your Kundalini energy will get activated and will be moderated and will be channelized by Gurudev in a way which is beneficial to you. So the very tangible benefits of Guru Siyag Yoga uh, are that that those of you who are having any diseases, uh, irrespective of how grave they are, so those diseases start getting better. So Guru Siyag Yoga has cured AIDS and cancers of innumerable people, and the records of the same are uh, present all over the internet as well. And you can reach Guru Siyag's uh, ashram also if you want reports and all that. So they're there also. Otherwise, there are a lot of people like you and me, and who are saying on camera that they caught AIDS and then they were wanting to their life to end, but somehow they got to know about Gurudev, and when they started practicing Guru Siyag Yoga, and their AIDS got cured. So since nobody is charging you any penny for Guru Siyag Yoga, and Guru Siyag has been sharing this mantra and has been giving mantra diksha from past many decades. So he never kept any entry fee or diksha fee or mantra fee or any compulsory donations or any marketing or selling of any sorts ever. So there is no involvement of money or power or any other thing, so to say. So nobody has any interest in monetary or materialistic interest in uh, talking about Guru Siyag Yoga or propagating the word of Guru Siyag Yoga. So those disciples who share their experiences on camera, who talk about how their diseases got cured, who are openly talking about that yes they had the deadly AIDS. There is no material or personal motive involved in that. It's just that they feel that personal, not even obligation, they feel that personal call to share with the world about all the grace and blessings that they are receiving from their guru. So, because your guru is not even asking for, well, of course, I shared that guru is not even taking any penny, any fee, and the Guru Siyag is not even burdening you by putting any structure around that. That okay, for so and so days you practice this, and once you reach somewhere, then you must give some payback to the guru and all that. No, he hasn't kept any condition like that. So those of the disciples who walk on the path of Guru Siyag Yoga, so they start receiving lot of peace and good things that the life has to offer, and we kind of start feeling that personal call to share about Gurudev. And it is not something that you do out of your comfort or anything like that. It's just that it's all about feeling that call and sharing with the world about the grace of Gurudev, and it is his mission to enlighten the whole world. So this is a very small contribution a practitioner can do in Guru's mission. As little bit of, we can say, a payback, or guru dakshina, as we say in our culture. So little bit of that only. And I humbly, uh, I am humbly trying to do that only, nothing more and nothing less. So the tangible benefits is that freedom from diseases and freedom from addictions. So a lot of people, they have addiction problem. So addiction could be of course, these substances, which could be you know better. So and addictions could be of even sugar, or chocolates, or junk food, or and maybe other things that we compulsively want to do, even though we know that these doing these things is something that you may be good by not doing them, but still we somehow do. Addiction for tea, coffee, addiction for gossiping. So we have got all sort of addictions, right? So so when we practice Guru Siyag Yoga, so some of the tangible benefits that you will start noticing is one of the major benefit is that you get free from addictions. And another thing is that you become mentally stronger, and you are able to respond to life in a better way. So that means that what we so much hear about in this world is stress. So that stress is everywhere, and no matter you are rich or poor, or you have all the things or nothing. So no matter what you do, what you achieve, where you are, how much you have, and all that, somehow everybody uh, carries a lot of stress in themselves, and they are throwing out also a lot of stress at others because they are not able to carry all the stress by themselves. So when we practice Guru Siyag Yoga, so we become much more competent about about living life. So we become more intentional about life. We become better thinkers, deeper thinkers, and and all this happen in a very organic way. So it's something, when I'm saying you become better thinker, and you gain competency to deal with your challenging situations, you respond better to situations, people, and all that. So how all these things happen basically is that when Kundalini is activated, and when you surrender to your Guru, when you become a disciple of Guru Siyag, so your Guru works with you, works on you, stays with you 24 into 7. So Guru is not a physical body or anything like that. Guru is omnipresent, God Himself. So when you become a disciple, so that Guru in you gets activated. So we all have God inside us. Our scriptures have, our religion has shared that with us already, but somehow we are not able to experience that. Most of us, at least I can say, very rare, maybe rarest of the rare, perhaps are able to experience that God, that we are God, Aham Brahma Asmi, ourselves. So when we become a disciple of Guru Siyag, so the first thing, we start to notice is that we we become better in small things, and somehow the graph of going uphill, the graph will go uphill steadily if you are able to put the right amount of effort. So, since practicing Guru Siyag is not difficult at all, as it involves chanting of the mantra, which is mental chanting, and meditation twice a day. And the meditation part is very simple too. You have to meditate twice a day, that too for not more than 15 minutes each time. Exception is that at colder places where the temperatures are really low, so they are below 5 degrees or near zero and things like that, so there you can meditate up to half an hour, but otherwise there is no need to meditate more than 15 minutes. And even in colder places there is no compulsion that you have to meditate for half an hour only, nothing like that. So all in all, what you have to do is chanting of the mantra and meditation. And chanting of the mantra is mental chanting, and that too round the clock. That means that you make mantra chanting a priority. So there are a lot of times when we can chant the mantra and simultaneously tackle the task that we are doing. So many tasks do not involve that amount of brain function, wherein we have to exclude each and every thought besides doing that task. So most of the time our mind is always engaged in some kind of mental chatter while we are doing whatever we are doing. So that could be uh, mundane chores. So when we are involved in something that doesn't require high mental focus, so our focus is automatically somewhere else on some thoughts that we are thinking, and then we kind of tackle that task also, like driving, like cleaning your almirah, or cooking, or anything like that. So, in Guru, when we come to Guru Siyag Yoga, so it is encouraged that we consciously put all our efforts in chanting that mantra that we get. And mantra is a very small and sweet mantra, no complication, nothing like that. And three-letter one mantra only. So we chant that mantra. So when we put all our efforts in making sure that we chant the mantra, so one very good thing happen is that we are not, we somehow start putting a dent on that habit of thinking randomly or automatically anything that keeps happening on auto mode. So that kind of this process of chanting the mantra throughout the day seems very difficult, but it's very fun if you look at it, because somewhere you force yourself to become more present in your life, and and by virtue of doing that, somehow you worry less, isn't it? Because when we do not think too much about what will happen, how will happen, and how things have been going bad for you and all that, so somehow when you are in present and chanting the mantra, you you take lesser stress, and you stay more rejuvenated throughout the day. You are able to focus better on the important things that you have to do. And some of us who are really 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 very bad at focusing so initially they may feel that they are not able to do that, and they will never be able to do that, but that is not true. As I shared that your guru is working with you and on you 24 into 7. So please do not let any disappointing thought harbor in you or takes root in you, because time and again you will feel that you are getting disappointed, because you might feel that you are not able to chant the mantra as much as you think you should, and you're not able to get into deep meditation and all that. So you may feel disappointed, but please note that the number one requirement on this path is your honesty, your sincerity. So these are the number one things. So when you become a disciple of Guru Siyag, when you take the mantra diksha, so do what your guru tells you to do. That's it. That's it. So you just surrender to Gurudev, and then do what the Guru is saying. And maybe initially you will not be able to chant, maybe initially you will not be able to even sit for meditations and all that. But when you are sincere on and honest, and when you stay committed, when you keep at it, so the meditation and mantra and everything starts taking root. And the whole job of chanting the mantra is that it purifies your being of all the negativity, all the negative sanskars that we have. So it starts working on that. So do not let any disappointing thought make you feel heavy and confused and doubtful about are you making progress or not. So once you surrender to Gurudev, there is no doubt of any kind that you have to keep or foster in your mind, because uh, we are not right now fully equipped to understand the nitty gritties of how uh, the mantra is the Diksha mantra, that Sanjeevani mantra, how the mantra would act on each and every cell of your body. So you will not be able to recognize that initially, and you may feel impatient. And there is no reason to do that. There is no reason to do that. So if you choose to practice Guru Siyag Yoga, so please stay till the end, take Diksha from Guru Dev, and meditate with us on this show only. And keep on doing that twice a day, every day. And listen more from Guru Siyag's mouth himself. So there are a lot of videos that are there. So please watch those videos as well. So keep doing these things, and slowly you will recognize that your meditation and mantra practice will pick up momentum. So stay, persist, don't give up, and keep practicing Guru Siyag Yoga every day, twice a day, meditation and chanting of the mantra. So that is round the clock. And the second aspect of mantra chanting is that when you chant that mantra with sincerity, honesty, and put in all your efforts, so a stage comes wherein that mantra chant will happen automatically inside you. So that stage will also come, and that is called a Japa Jap. That means that you do not have to chant. The mantra gets chanted by your being itself. So that state comes. So once that state comes, then you don't have to chant the mantra, and that's how it is. So it will automatically gets chanted, and then after that, and when you keep on practicing meditation also, so you may start to experience a lot of differences as well. You may get dreams which are more vivid than you were getting before, or you may get to receive some amount of wisdom or knowledge about what may actually happen and all that. So even such things are a possibility. And of course, when you will hear Gurudev's speeches, so he talks that how uh, every power or siddhi given in Patanjali Yoga Darshan uh, is becomes available to you in due course when you keep on the path of Guru Siyag Yoga. But somehow, as a practitioner, I think we really do not have to take anything else very seriously. So, what we actually have to do is keep ourselves simplified, just surrender to the Guru and do what the Guru has said, and keep your belief intact that whatever is needed for you, your Guru will ensure that you get it. And today, if you're not able to meditate or chant the mantra, but please continue with sincerity and honesty, and your Guru will handhold you and help you to do what needs to be done. So, this is it. So, let us first hear Gurudev's voice. And before that, I would like to share the method of meditation with you people. So, mantra chanting I have already shared, and the method of meditation. So, method of meditation is very simple. So, when we sit in for the meditation, so we can sit on a mat or on a cushion or any which ways. There is no recommendation basically. So you can sit in the most comfortable position that you want to maintain for yourself. There is no compulsion of sitting erect or any other thing. There is no compulsion at all. And once you sit, so you have to ensure that you have some space around you, maybe 2 to 3 feet of space around you, ideally, or maybe more, because during meditation, your body may undergo various yogic postures. So, those yogic postures will happen on their own accord because of the activation of Kundalini energy. So we do not have to get worried about those yogic postures that happen involuntary at all, because because they are happening because they need to happen for you. That is the thing. So in Guru Siyag Yoga, people experience automatic yogic movements and pranayama and yogic mudras and anything. Some people may even start crying or laughing or whatever during their meditation practice. So, whatever happens to you, it's perfectly fine, it's perfectly okay. There is no reason to get worried or scared around this. Millions of people are already doing Guru Siyag Yoga and have already seen that aspect of Guru Siyag Yoga. So, keep some space around you, sit on the mat, floor, whatever, and then look at Gurudev's picture, like this one that I have opened, and look at Gurudev. Build that connection from inside, because that connection, that bhav is very important. So build that connection in with Gurudev and ask Gurudev. And how would you build that connection? So visualize Gurudev on your third eye. So this is the third eye, where in India we put tilak or bindi. So imagine Gurudev here. So once we imagine Gurudev here, and of course we watch the picture very intently, and then we close our eyes and imagine Gurudev here, and then after that we ask for the time. That means that I ask Gurudev to help me meditate for 15 minutes, because I know that where I stay, the climate stays very hot, almost uh, around maybe 9 months or 8 months in a year. We our climate is pretty warm only. So here I don't ask for 30 minutes. So I just ask for 15 minutes of time, that Gurudev, please help me meditate for 15 minutes. So you have to ask for time. So when you sit, you watch the picture intently, sit in the comfortable position and watch the picture of Gurudev and Dada Gurudev, and then close your eyes and visualize Gurudev on your third eye. And then ask for the time that Gurudev help me meditate for 15 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes, whatever you want to say. Some days you may have lesser time, so ask time accordingly. So keeping your eyes closed, start chanting the mantra that you get from Gurudev, your Diksha mantra. So keep on chanting that mantra silently in your mind, and your eyes will open automatically on the time that you have asked on the time, the end point of the time that you have asked for meditation from Gurudev. So there is no need to carry alarm clock and all, because this also happens automatically in Guru Siyag Yoga. So now to continue with this, I will put the mantra of Gurudev. I will put video of Gurudev in which Gurudev will share Diksha mantra and some bit of Guru Siyag Yoga in English language.
The union of the soul with God or the universal consciousness force. What are the benefits of Siddhi Yoga? Siddhi Yoga heals, cures, or frees the body from any physical illness, adds various forms of cancers, diabetes, arthritis, asthma, and even genetic disease like hemophilia. In the case of disease such as AIDS, which attacks the entire body, the patient may experience internal kriyas like sensation or heat, electricity, or tingling. According to Siddhi Yoga philosophy, the divine power awakened by the enlightened Guru gets transmitted through his blissful voice to the listeners, irrespective of language spoken by the Guru. This divine power transmissions occurs smoothly and remain unaffected by the language being used. Regular practice of Siddhi Yoga strengthens the immune system. The Kundalini acts as a protective shield of the immune system and wards off the onslaught or recurrence of any disease. Impact of Kundalini awakening. The Kundalini makes the practitioner perform kriyas that are specific to his needs. With this cleaning, the practitioner is cured of all kinds of chronic and even terminal disease such as HIV, AIDS, cancer, arthritis, etc., and genetic disorder like hemophilia. Mental application too are completely cured and stress is completely relieved. Cling, Krishna, cling, 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 cling, Krishna, cling.
Now we can start our meditation. Please close your eyes and see any picture of Gurudev. So I'm putting a picture on the screen and view the picture for 30-40 seconds or a minute, and then close your eyes and start meditating by chanting the mantra as you heard from the Gurudev. Please do not move your lips and tongue. Jai Gurudev, everyone. Please come out of meditation. So, once again, before saying bye, prayers and surrender to Gurudev, and wishing you having a good week ahead. So today my throat is little sore. I could not speak much, and maybe my voice was also little slow. So thank you for bearing me. Jai Gurudev once again.